A new warrior has entered the ring!
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round one. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Starts with a jump in. Blocks the jump in. Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Decides to meet them in the air. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. The jump in is denied. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? What a clutch side opt for the throw to close it out. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Adamant claim. That fifth combo hit springs forward with the drive rush. Player two with burnout triggered. There's a change of sides. Their spacing is so on point right now, but who's gonna blink first? KO! That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Shows the overhead. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. The neutral game is much harder to control without a full drive game, so they'll be looking to fill it back up. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player two chases them down. Both players with no drive in the tank. Grabs them. All right, what's coming up next? Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Takes a trip. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. Jumps in. Very solid corner. Goes for the super arm. In there. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Devil's reverse. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Still very early in the round. Player two is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. That fifth combo hit springs forward with the drive rush. Can they claw their way back and give themselves a chance to win? They're backed up into the corner. Wins out in the battle of the skies. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? The fastest hit and the pressure builds. Escapes with the reversal. Player two is anti-air in the clutch. Here comes the corner. All in with the rush. Oh, here we go. Cross-attacking to the face. Both connects with the throw. What now? Player two with the rhythm owning that burnout. Did they mean to do that? Are you kidding me? That was catch as catch can as you're gonna...
comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Throw connects for counter hit damage. Knockdown. Can't tech the throw. Gets the knockdown, and now spends the gauge on the drive rush. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. One shot is all both fighters need to close this out. Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Combo with the target combo. Sticks the perfect parry. How will they follow up? Grabs and throws them away. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. Going in with Devil's Reverse. Risky up-close scrap still going. Side switch in the corner. Both fighters planning something? Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. Oh my, the throw tag. Sets up with the jump-in. Life lead is there, but still anyone's get wall closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Bring in the heat.
Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. And adds a bit of OG spiceful. Looking for a good getting it all on the drive rush. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Amazing! Critical art now? This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only going to wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Ugh, take a seat! Low heavy! What will be the follow-up here?
Miserable fleet.
No one could have called that! Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage! It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that run back! Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up! Closes the gap. Breaks those shins. Turns it up a notch and sends them down to the wire. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. The jump in catches them. All right, what's coming up next? Throws them to negate the block. In a dire situation, taps the dome. KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Going in with Devil's Reverse. Active combo hit, we got trouble coming. Still slugging it out at this range. Very slick with a combo. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Jumps in. Barely blocks the jump in. Breaks the block with a throw. The overhead denied. Low heavy. Player 1, ooh, what a smart throw. Amazing. Just goes for it at this range. What were they thinking? Life lead is there. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? This is it. Impact squat. Oh, they're in the corner now. No luck drive rush to keep it going. Which fighter? The throw is denied. Player 2 and whips. They're wide open. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very the low kick hits. Gets the quick dash shorty. Player 1. No! Stand off the wall! Player 2 over in a flash. Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Quick dashing. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Goes for the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. That's the jump in they were looking for. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. The jump in is denied. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. The pressure is so intense here. Shadow Ride inbound. Springs forward with a KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2, smart play to stop the opponent. Still slugging it out at this range. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Hit them with a double knee press. A trade, but they're not worried. Breaks those shins. Barely blocks the jump in. Big throws. Gets them with the anti-air. Hits them with a stop and bop. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Full SA meters on deck for both and whiffs. They're wide open. The super doesn't hit. How that throw gets some juicy damage.
I am the prize.
Breaks through with the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Starts things off with a jump in, connects with the throw. Player 1, huge chance at the wall splash. Both absolutely, they're gonna teach you a lesson here. You play with fire, you're gonna get burned.
Bet that.
Makes hits the drive. In with the head press. Puts a bit of stank on that. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Low heavy. Gets genius read with that throw escape. Devil's reverse. A jump in. Take a seat. What drives impact misses. I can't believe and whiffs. They're wide open. This elite, they are done. Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Deal some damage with that quick combo. They don't score the punish counter, but still get a nice hit in. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Oh, easy tag. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Both players with no drive in the tank. Hits him for the stun. This might be over right here. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find snipes them out the air. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They trade hits, and now impacts a no-go. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Jumps in, barely blocks the jump in. What'll happen? Drive rush to keep it going. Reads the command grab. Good job blocking the jump in. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Full SA meet. This unleashes some big damage. Jump, brushes that off and keeps going. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Here comes the corner pressure. Keeps them out. Can they close this round without relying on drive? Crowns them from above. Player 2 not going anywhere. Dangerous range here. Somehow manages to block the jump in. And eats it. Flatlines him. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. That's gonna leave him rattled. Safely increases their throw level. Gets the counter hit. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Medium kick into. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Shoots their shot. Taps him on the toe. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
See ya! Sweet.
Player 2, what a finish! Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Cry for mercy. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Backs them into the corner. Player 2 is using their drive liberally. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Gets the jump in. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Life lead opens up. Gets them. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Opts for taps the dome. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Takes, springs forward with the drive rush. Brushes that off and keeps going. Russian suplex, and that's going to be a chunk of damage there. What'll happen here? Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. He has to bend the meter, hoping for a good return. The unlimited cycle crusher. Free history lesson. This move always hurts. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Are we going to see it all in with a rush? Forward with the scissor kick. This is going to kill, no doubt about it.
No remorse!
They got him.
Hold on, I'm almost out of this match.
Here's the final round.
Did you make a room?
The fight starts now.
Yeah.
Who's going to steal this win? Big time win.
I'm gonna do fast with this.
Combo hits and we got trouble coming. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking.
Guy has 0 chance.
That's gonna leave him rattled. Dangerous range here. Nothing for air. Combo. Let's go. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible?
Got him.
With the throw.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Just honestly, just too easy. You know what I mean? What is the password? Never mind. Don't worry. No password. Oh, I just got done smoking a Zangief. Yeah.
Here comes a new
Diamond.
challenger.
That guy sucked ass.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
He probably got fucking placed in Diamond first, and then that was it. Like now he's just gonna work his way down.
Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Sticks the jump in. Player 2 is just about out of drive. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Big counter. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Connect with medium. Charges forward. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. That was a huge stun. They need to wraps it up with a decisive kill. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Nice double lariat. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Medium kick hits. Scrapping it out up close. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? But oh, burnout triggered. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Knockdown and connects with medium kick. Can they create the low kick hit? Punch nothing but air. Looking for a hole and whip.
Oh fuck! I thought it hit.
Excellent read. Okay, nobody blinked. Oh, burnout. They mean flatline zone. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet.
That's
Best
good, yeah.
believe it's time for that comeback. Going in with double reverse. Gets a chance with that jump in. The cross-up connects. No go for the throw. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Blocks the ambiguous crosshair. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. The pressure is so intense here. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Checks with a medium. Gets some. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner kick. At least one of them is having a good burnout activates. Both fighters are out of drive. Might be a good idea to back off, but they might try something. Shows a medium kick. Medium kick. Gotta be careful not to win that. It's a good spot to use the super. Knee press nightmare hits him. Gets the counter hit for the win.
shit.
They're so good at whiff punishment. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here?
Oh shit in the air.
Back into a punish
Do it!
counter.
Oh!
Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Knockdown. Still slugging it out here. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Knockdown. Player 1 chases them down. Gets them. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Not shy with the grab. Target locked and scooped. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The attack is carried. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Jumps in. Hits them with a stopping block. Nice double lariat. Player 2 will need to burnout trigger.
I swear to God, my arm went through your legs.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Oh, it's a fake?
Barely blocks the jump in with the cross. Throws him.
That's it.
Breaks the block with a throw. They decide to take a going in with doubles reverse. Ooh, you never doubles reverse. These fighters are swinging from sets up with the jump in. Nothing stops this train. Punish County sets the table. Yes, sir. More damage, please. This is a gigantic life lead. There's a burnout. What a finish!
Nah.
Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
Oh yeah. It's not your fault that I got the master in here.
It's time for that jump. Hits him with a stop and pop. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 2 is just about out of drive out now. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. The impact gets blocked. Very nice anti-air there.
Oh,
they
nice
their
one.
opponent like a book.
Oh.
Can't protect the throw. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. Drive rush to keep it going.
Giving up the boost with mid-press nightmare.
Alright, springs full.
Ah! How do you cancel
Player 2
that?
picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological
Yo,
advantage.
oh, just like a punch or
Ooh, it
something?
looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent
Okay.
wants to do first. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Knockdown and double lariat.
Yeah,
Now, player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Scrapping it out up close. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Looking to plan on
Oh no.
Player 2 is dominating this match. Just goes for it at this range. Player 1 has the chance to win the round if it is.
Oh man. Smart move, smart move.
Well,
Move
listen,
score.
when you're locked
Oh,
in,
man.
you're locked in.
I'm
that
good.
was a decisive win. Oh, we're not done yet.
Oh.
Looks like they're both warmed up. Holds out with the block. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 2 blazing through their drive gauge to try and set the pace. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Recovers from burnout. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Whiffs the throw. Grabs him, takes a trip. Brushes off the impact. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Goes for a driver. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. This stun might be...
Yeah.
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night.
Come on,
What
man.
else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Big counter. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to tank. Got him up against the wall and the stun is there. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Big throws. Springs forward with the drive rush. That combo did decent damage. KO! Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. From up above. The drive parry was successful. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. What are they thinking here? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gate. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Knockdown. Bops him with a target. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Back throw for the side switch. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive use. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. The dog gets so. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Pokes with a medium kick. The jump in is denied. Brushes that off and keeps going. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going.
Oh wow, I missed that.
Knockdown and jumps in. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Medium kick hit. Max SA gauges. This could lead to some big damage. Springs forward with the drive
Fucking
rush. Next
some
with the
neutral.
throw. Escapes with the reversal. So little life left. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Player 1 drive rush to keep it going. Back big hit and the pressure build. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Big time whip. They got it.
Wow, come on.
It out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Ooh!
Hits him with a stopping block. Nice double lariat. That throws
Oh, don't go too crazy.
Getting up close and personal. Genius read with that throw escape. Crowns him from above. Player 2 is in the low. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Oh, and with the rush. What's next? Player 1 is in a very good spot. Stomping on the stone. Only the
You
best
master.
players
I heard that shit. I heard, bro, all that get inside your stick, if you open it right now, is just fucking metal shavings. Holy shit, that did damage.
Excellent block. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? They both decide to eat. This is gonna hurt. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. And whip! They're wide. No one could have
Oh, see, that shit is not fucking plus.
Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. They're still hungry.
Yeah, it's safe fish.
Up for the rematch. Reads the jump in perfectly. Reversal. Connects with stadium kick. Anything can happen here. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Goes for the drive rush there. Surprises them with a drive rush. Drive gauge finally recovers. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something?
Nice one, nice one.
Big play does
You
it.
deserve that.
Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want
Oh.
to keep the pressure on.
Oh, okay.
Decides to create some distance to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Still very early in the round. Drive rush to keep it going. The jump in is denied. Breaks the block with a throw. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Big throw. Going in. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. You springs forward with the drive rush. Max S, how will they utilize this? Their life is hanging. This can lead to some big damage. Player 1 is in a very flatline zone. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Impact squash. Drive rush to keep it going. Both fighters look to set things up as it drops them from the air. Drops them hard. Blocks the drive reversal. Just goes for it at this range. Big clothesline to knock them down. Ooh, yeah, kick in the gut. Setting them up for the Storm Buster. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Catches them out. Oh, here we go. Burns out.
Nice.
Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Both fighters' drive gauges might be burned out, but the fire still blazing. Are we going to see a comeback here? This is so new. The throw is coming.
Oh shit, I'm burnt out too.
Here. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Ooh, what a smart throw. What's next? One step ahead of them.
Oh, bullshit.
You need guts to pull that off. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Oh, okay. I'm going straight to 10 from here, like for real. You ready?
Believe it's time for that runback. Jumps up, sets up with the jump in. Barely blocks the jump in. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Opts for the throw. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Reads them. Looking to plant them with a pile driver. Player 1 can't use any more drive without burning out. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to get in there!
Nah.
Player 1 picks up the always important first round. Player wants to keep the ball rolling. A lot of courage behind that super hard.
Yeah, nice one.
They tried to escape into the air, but the Russian slam was waiting. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Medium kick hits. Decides to leap, but brushes that off and keeps going. Target locked and scoop. Uses their drive to maximize
Yeah, I gotta go for 10, my bad, forgot.
Looking for a chance. The experience and burnout. Knockdown and crowns him from above. Noticeable life.
Oh, that's dead. Yeah, I was trying to do scissors into it, is the thing. I missed the scissor.
Starts things off with a jump in. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here?
Motherfucker.
Smart play with a throw. This is gonna hurt. He carries them all the way to the corner in one go. All the
Oh, lucky.
What now?
Actually, not lucky.
Anti-air in the clutch. Jumps in with the crosser. Gotta do better than that. Oh my, the throw tech. Player 2 still has a chance, but it's going to be and whiffs. They're wide open. Wow, sat and waited for this opening. Time to make them famous. Off for the knee.
Simple.
Pops off the tank and scores the win. That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, top that. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that buzzer.
Oh, shit.
Good instincts to spend resources while they have them. Devil's reverse. Player 2 has the life advantage.
Oh.
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge?
Oh.
Well-timed command throw there. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive.
Okay.
Takes a trip. Oh! Wraps it up with the drive impact.
No.
Player 2 sets the tone.
But it's not, though. It's not.
Let's see if they can keep it up. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Goes caps the dome. Oh, burnout triggers. Throws it. Drive runs to keep it going. A quick breather. Player will target lock and scoop. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous
bullshit
with a pile driver. What'll happen here? Looks to drop him to earth. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Grab connects with the throw. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Jump? Ooh, does him dirty. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Stomping on the skull. Quick burnout. Did they mean to do that? No, critical art now.
Fuck that.
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
I was out of there. Man. Fucking unreal.
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Alright. No more games. No more games.
Oh, they haven't gotten their fill just yet. We're running it back. Jumps. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Well-timed command throw there. Was looking for that jump attack. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Whiffs the throw. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Ends the round with a punish counter. Living in the opponent's head rent-free right now. Player 2 picks up the always important.
That's what the whole game is.
Bill wants to keep the ball rolling. Drive reversals blocked.
That and whiff punishing.
Double lariat, and now? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Oh, says no to the impact. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Knockdown and... One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. Drive gauge gap here. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. The throw, this is gonna hurt. Both fighters have knocked them out of the air. Shows immediate charges forward. A real what a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Jumps in. Gets him with a Euro step. Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Super hearts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Reversal. Player 2 can't use any burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to tank. Oh, here we go. Finds the target. Oh, stun. Bad news is on the way. Player 2 isn't burning in with the head crush. The throw is denied. Burnout, but they may have a plan here. Player 1 with the rhythm owning the low. Keeps the low heavy. There's a burnout. No, this will break them. What's next? What are they gonna do? Devil's reverse. Sets up with the jump in. We're so close. Big time whip. A lot of them, they are done. Player 1.
How?
Made some smart moves there. Great game.
Get a shit.
Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Dashes.
Yeah, but you were burnt out, so I would have been really plus.
Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Knockdown. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Oh! He's gonna make a move. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Alright, what's coming up next? Player 1 pushes the opponent. This is going to hurt. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? I can't keep track of these corner switches. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown.
Wow.
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Does a good job of pushing back. One chance here may end this match. Opts for Shadow Rush. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Devil's reverse. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened? Up baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the
Fucking
corner.
hit in the corner.
Breaks the block with a throw. Escapes with the reversal. That's some big juicy. Their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Going in.
Fuck, I keep missing that.
Manages to block the jump in attack. Ah, burnout activates. Double lariat
again.
now. Still slugging it up, charges forward.
And I missed that again.
With the throw. Okay, here we go. Double reverse. Critical on Crownville from above.
Got him.
This is gonna kill.
That shit is
No doubt
fucking
about
hard.
it.
That's not a charge.
Player 1 was an absolute beast in that.
Nah, it's hard. Charge, all what I have to do is go hold fast, go forward, back forward, done. Done deal. Be easy. They should have made him a charge. If they made him a charge, I'd be one of the best in the world right now.
There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. The jump in is denied. Takes them all the way to the corner with that.
Oh,
From up above. Feeling out the spacing, reads their mind and takes the throw. Was looking for that jump attack. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up. Drive gauge finally recovers. Genius read. Close them. What's next? Oh, burn.
Ah, you. Come on. How much time do you mash?
Player 2.
I heard pa 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 pa. Wah, pa 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 pa.
Keep the ball rolling.
Oh, what the fuck?
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Back this combo hit. Springs forward with the drive rush. Experiencing burnout. Player goes for the head press. Scrapping it out up close. Going drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 will burn out. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Connects with the throw. Just goes for it at this range. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Both fighters planning some taps their zone. They return to center stage. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. What now? Blocks the low kick. So little drive rush. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Excellent block. Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Hugs nothing but air. Medium kick hit. Drive rush to keep it going. The feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. All in with the rush. Going in. Crowns them from above. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? Connects with the throw. Amazing. There's the soup with the lariat. No more drive on hand. A real test of nerve. More fire. Cook them up. Perfect damage calculation. No
I know.
about it. Did not miss that chance and takes the round.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of fights in my
His
game,
scissor kick
but
and his
nothing even comes close to this.
the scissor kick and the Psycho Crusher is not plus. It's very negative.
Not over yet.
But
Best believe
everything else, yeah, is pretty good.
The parry.
For what? Psycho Crusher. Yeah, that's not negative.
Controls the match in the early going. Carries the attack and throws him down. Trips him up. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. All right, what's coming up next? They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
SPD.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Absorb the punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Target lock and scoop. Player 2 has the life advantage. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Genius read. Medium kick hits. Player 2 needs to hit them with a stop and pop. Looking to plant them with a
That'll kill. Almost.
They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. They're going for the super arc.
Oh.
They try to escape KO.
Good thing you playing on modern controls.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
I told you that'd be the best.
It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line.
Oh.
Says no to the impact. That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. Springs forward with the drive rush. Going in, blocks the drive reversal. Medium kick hit. Gotta be careful not to whip burnout, but they may have a plan here. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Okay, nobody blink. Oh my god, what a protest! Player 1, what were they thinking? The super doesn't hit. Getting it all on the drive rush. Cross-up attack. Player 2 is looking at a good situation.
Did that.
That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Knocked him out of the air.
It's not. Here. There you go. Here you go. Watch.
Uses the parry. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Goes for the command grab. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Can't tech the throw. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player,
There it is.
closing moment.
They can't squander this punish counter.
Yeah.
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Immediate jump in. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Springs forward with the drive rush.
Nice.
Target locked and scoop. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach drive runs to keep it going. Player 1, oh, burnout triggered. That combo burnout. Expect the tempo of the match.
What the hell? How long you was mashing that? Honest to God, 10 seconds.
Lead KO.
It's true because I heard it. Holy shit. Bro, I did like fucking... I did like an 8-hit combo. You were mashing that thing the whole time. I just heard... Crack, crack, crack. That's probably one of the fucking most terrifying things to hear a Zachy player doing. It's just like, oh, you can't miss.
Impact squat. Player 1 is working with a better game.
Betting it all on the drive run.
Going springs forward with the drive run.
Carried to the corner. This may be bad.
What?
Player 2 needs this and leads to some big damage. There's a burnout. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout.
Hit that with contact. Looking for a good
Burnout, but they may have a plan here. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Reads the jump in perfectly.
so heavy. What will be the follow-up here? What a read with that anti-air.
Ow. Look at that, 10, time to smoke. Well, I'm not perfect with any of my combos. No, it's not. I'm just really good at this character. No way. No way. No, he's not. No, I know that's how it is when I pick up Bison. Yeah, I know, I understand. And that's cool. Like, that's just how well I play. No, Akuma is on autopilot. Yeah. No, you are insane. You are insane. No, listen, like, that's because you're playing against me. Yes. Who? Wrong. He does not do more damage than Akuma. Akuma, everything is on plus. Everything connects to combo. Everything. Everything you do with Akuma can connect to a combo. And a huge combo. And he'll take a shit ton of life. I don't know, I never see the grand final. Probably was Ken. Who was? Was it Bison? Who won? Zhao Hai won? Yeah, he's... His wife? For real? I didn't know that. Did he? I don't know. Thought he came from Tekken or something. Street Fighter. But he was in Street Fighter 4, right? That's exactly it. Yeah. And then he used them, that's right. So I wonder how old he is then. Shit. That's right, okay, so... Oh... I see. Because he uses normally who? Ken? And then he went Akuma versus Bison. Okay. Absolutely. Because what'll happen is that for Shoto's, as far as Shoto is concerned, Akuma is the best Shoto in the game, right? Well, I mean, Tokido doesn't think so, but like, you know, most people do. They think Akuma is the best Shoto in the game, but so against Ken, you lose Fireball matches, you lose Fireball Wars, and you lose damage. So like, because Akuma will put out damage and mobility. He has a lot of mobility, so you need a character who has mobility and a lot of damage too. And Bison can go through fireballs. Because you gotta get through the fireballs. If you can get through the fireballs, you can kill Akuma. And that's why he picked Bison. With Bison has potential. Like, if you get me down to critical art, I can't do the combo. I don't know how to do it at all. But Bison has potential to put you in to do an 80% combo. I think actually 90% combo. Just off of like one full combo. I just don't know how to do it. Yeah, it's a long one. You need the bomb, so you gotta hit the bomb first. Then you gotta get a combo after that to activate the bomb with the Psycho Crusher, and then from there, and you need to be in critical area anywhere to do critical art. And then yeah, you do like 90% damage, 85, 90. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm glad I picked this character. But actually, I picked this character because I wanted Bison. You know, I mean, we all knew that. Once I found out I could play a Street Fighter 2 style Bison a little bit, I was in. Yeah, and I don't have wake up options with Bison, so I still don't know how to do a reversal thing. You know, the reversal drive rush thing. Which buttons? So it's the drive impact buttons. Oh, okay. Okay. And then so yeah, Zangief is a bad match for Bison if you know how to play Zangief, because every scissor kick should almost always be a SPD. I think I'm not sure. I'm not a Zangief fan.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up.
Hey, did you see the breakdancing in the Olympics?
This will be a good fight.
Let's see what they try.
Did I don't even breakdance? I think I could have won a gold.
Parries the attack and
Oh, I'm about to counter poke the shit out of you.
For an opening to run with. Knockdown. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner.
Dang.
Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Both sides looking for an opening. No good up high. What are they thinking here? Did well to get the buff in there. Player 2 with the life lead. The impact gets blocked. Halfway through the round now. Expect to see both fighters take it to the next level. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Does a good job of pushing back. Knockdown springs forward with the drive rush. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. There's only 20 seconds remaining.
Oh, I missed my spotlight.
Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Holds out with the block. Closing. What's next? That drive impact doesn't get through.
This is it.
Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Oh, burnout triggered! Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Going in with Devil's Reverse. Knockdown and tries to bait out a reaction to a fireman. Shadow Ride inbound. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Life lead is there. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Going in, reads the jump in perfectly. It gotta go. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Connects with the throw. Amazing. Jump in, parried. Flatline zone. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that.
Nice, perfect parry. Nice, perfect parry.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The throw is tech. Devil's Reverse. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? The neutral game is much harder to control without a full drive gauge, so they'll be looking to fill it back up. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. We've got both sides without a drive gauge. How will they overcome this? Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Ooh, wants to hit it big here with a super art. Gets the jump in. Player 1 chases them down. Life lead opens up. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some. Makes a huge statement with that finish. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Hits them with a stop and bop. Big throw. What'll happen? Springs forward with the drive rush. Drive rush to keep it going. Going in, player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. Shows the medium kick. Were they baiting them into that? Burn out, but they may have a plan here.
Fuck, I keep missing.
Noticeable life lead. It's Devil's Reverse. Dangerous range here. Burns out. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. One player is in burnout state. Is it time to end this? Will this super art do anything? No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. Player 1 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Big low reaching heavy. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where's this match gonna go? There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. No good up high. The jump in is denied. Takes a trip. This is a real back and forth match.
Got it, okay.
They definitely know what the other is capable of. Player 1 they've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Taking stock. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Blows them. What's next? Picks the drive reversal. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Oh, burnout triggered. Player just goes for it at this range. Player 2 will have to burn out. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Devil's reverse. Opts for shadow rise. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble? A super art? Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. Ooh, they're gonna feel that. Here we go. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Their life is hanging by a thread. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Drops them.
Feels pretty safe.
Player 2 KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Decides not to run. Going in with Devil's Reverse. Oh, says no to the impact. Player 2 had a rough go of it last round due to poor drive management. But there's still time to adapt and turn this match around. They're sitting on a full super art gauge now. Hits them with a stop and blow. Player 1 is on the brink of disaster. What's next? Throws them. Player 1 is dangerously close to running out of drive. Escapes the court, rushes in. Double knee. Huge chance after that wall splat. Okay, here we go.
Ow.
Player 1 faced a giant and walked
Straight to 10.
What a win! It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown.
Oh wow. Lucky.
Jumps up. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run. Saw that low heavy coming. Gets a chance with that jump in. What's the play here? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 2 is just about out of drive now. Taking stock. The drive impact doesn't get them to punish counters, but it's still good. Strings it all together. Goes for the jump in. Player 2 KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Blocks the impact. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Down to the wire. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Going in, player 2 springs forward with a drive rush. Devil's reverse. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Side switch in the corner. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Were they baiting them into that? Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean.
Oh!
No prisoners.
Oh, look at the ground all
Who
broken.
could have guessed how that match would have turned out? Not me.
I only just started noticing that, like, some moves would crack the ground.
Looks like they're both warmed up. Had
Oh,
them
nice
get
one.
up and running. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Sees the drive reversal coming. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Throws them. What's next? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Can't tech the throw? The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Neither of them willing to back off, springs forward with a drive rush. Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge, and they stick it out. Back dip wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Sees it coming and blocks it out. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approach to the fight. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Looks to drop him to earth. Tries him open with a Shoryuken. Player 2 needs to use the cutter. They're going for the super art. Knee press nightmare hit. Not much life left. Devil's reverse. Next him with the backdoor. Looking for more damage. Reversal. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Doing some quick sets up with the jump in. They gotta dig down deep here. Here comes the corner pressure. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Player struck that amazing never say die attitude got them the win. Player 1 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Zones with the fire. No go for the throw. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop him. Great block on that ambiguous cross-up. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. The drive impact whip. Are they ready to punish? Neither of them willing to back off here. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Takes a trip. Devil's reverse. Ocular shadow. Going in with Devil's reverse. Blocks the ambiguous cross. Oh, burnout triggered. Jumps. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player 2 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. Back this combo hit, springs forward with the drive rush. Brushes that off and keeps going. Going in. Full S. Burnout triggered. Player 1 in with the cross. Connects with the throw. Can they create an opportunity for themselves? Going for the conclusive kill with that.
Your leg was all the way up in the air. You're exposing your egg sac, so I went for it.
Player 1 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Impacts are no go. The impact gets blocked. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Plenty of time left. How is the match going to play out? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Will the drive parry here open things up for them? What's the play here? They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible.
I already know what you're gonna do. I do, I swear to God.
Not the drive rush to keep it going. They gotta be careful with their remaining in there.
Oh.
Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws out a projectile. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Picks the drive reversal. Both fighters planning something? Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. Dashes forward. Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. Brushes that off and keeps going. Good instinct to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Jumps up past the zone. Going in. This may be it. Scrapping it out up close. And whip! They're wide open! Are we just more fuel to the fire?
Oh, lame.
All the throw connects.
Oh, you should be able to kill.
Player 2 can't use any drive. Burn throws on the way. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Backdash, devil's reverse. Drops that off. Opts for Shadow Ride. Took him to the corner and a flash. Takes the ghost for the head. Looking for a good ROI with that. Player 2 can't use drive anymore. Medium kick. When are they going to knock them out of the air? Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Drive rush. This unleashes some big damage. The low block. Huge check-in is over. Player 1 delivers the upset. That's one for the replay. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that gun. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Starts with a jumper. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Will they be able to manage what little drive gauge they have? Takes a trip. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Burnout activates. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that burnout. Expect the tempo of the match. KO! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep.
Wasn't expecting that.
Drive rush to keep it going. Gets them with the anti-air. That this combo hits and we've got trouble coming. Burnout activates. A quick breather. Fires on the Shinku Hadouken. Hits them with the back kick. Looking for more damage now. OD torpedo hits and detonates. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 played with a lot of heart.
Okay.
Tremendous win. Definitely one
What? What? Are you serious? You trying to figure out Ryu?
Devil's reverse. Caught in the crosshair. Player 2.
Oh, come on, man.
Into the corner. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out. What are you thinking here? Player 2 is just about out of drive out here. Close him. What's next? The jump in is denied. Takes the chance to hurt him. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. The super hold your breath. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. In a dire experiencing burnout. Player 1 in there. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Going in with devil's reverse. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Drive rush to keep it going. Medium kick hits them with a stop and bop. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Player 1 will need to play it conservatively. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 has an empty drive lead. This is a very precarious situation. Long-range fireball to break the silence. Both fighters planning something? Gets the jump in. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Big drive gap now. Would burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 2, Devil's Reverse. Drive closes it out. Player 1 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Will the drive parry here open things up for them? We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big that they can capitalize. Knockdown. Player 2, nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Got their eye on the air. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Throws them. What's next? Holds out with the block. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Dashes forward. Takes a trip. Impacts a no-go. They're going for the super art.
I don't know why I did that.
For the super art, and the throw ends the round.
Maybe. I don't know. I pressed pre-buffered and then...
They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Like I said, do it, and then I knew it was the wrong time and I still pressed the buttons to do it.
They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they
It was a bad decision.
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Somehow pushing back all the way to center stage. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. That parry may be just the catalyst they need. Knockdown. Connects with medium kick. Drive gauge gap here. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Experiencing burnout. Nice counter. What'll happen? They're going for the super art. D-press nightmare hit. Wow, that's some big time damage there. Devil's Reverse connects with the throw. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Oh my god, what a throw tech! Even the slightest hit may end the round. They can't afford any. What a
Oh, nice one.
Player 2
Oh, thank goodness.
home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
No, you're not.
Right back into the rematch.
What?
We ain't even close to done here.
It's already going bad.
Dashes forward. Throws them. What's next? Drive reversals blocked. Goes for the drive rush there. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Deftly shuts out the jump in. Goes for the throw. Goes to the overdrive. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Takes a trip. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Got their eye on the air. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. The jump in catches them. Knockdown and player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Going in? Time to reassess the situation? Doing some quick planning? Checks with a medium, hits them with a stopping bomb. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Both fighters planning something? Big throw. What'll happen here? Both fighters have a full super meter. Low heavy. Throws them. Oh, they're going for the super art. Giving them the boot with knee press nightmare. Both sides. A fireball at that range. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Takes the defense up. Ooh, what a smart throw. Off taps the dome. Carries them all the way to the corner in one go. Stomping on the side. Genius weave with that throw escape. All in with a rush. Throws them. Burns out. Player 1 can't let go. Yo, raw super hit. The low. Player 1 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where is critical. They're stunned and they may not have enough life left to survive. What were they thinking? All the throw connects. Ugh. Heinous drives impact misses. Grabs him. Closes in. Player 1, huge chance on that wall. Are you kidding me?
That's right. That's right. I agree with that.
Is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the
Yikes.
wire. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jump! Barely block goal for the head. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Starts with a jump. The throw is escaped. What's the play here? Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Knockdown. Life lead opens up. Somehow pushes the KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. The attack is parried. Can't tech the throw. Very solid corner switch. Medium kick. Big throw. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. What'll happen here? The hit lands and they're gonna get a bonus here. Both are past the zone. This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. Pokes with a mix springs forward with the driver. We have super art on the call. No question whether this super art is going to kill or not.
This place will be your grave. That's what he used to say back in the day, I think. No, it's not. No, it's not. I don't know. I cannot tell you that because I don't play Ryu. I don't know. I don't think that's true. Aki beats him. Bison. Yeah, it does. Even people in the in that, what is it called, EWC? They like she's like kind of low tier, but she beats a lot. She beats a lot of characters that people switch. Like who was it that was it Problem X that he had to face an Aki? Instead he said fuck it when Blanca all 3 matches, and then he went Blanca lost 2. Then switched to Bison, won 1, then lost. I was so sad that Problem X got taken out. In fact, I'm sad that all of America got taken out. Yeah. No, actually, America's good. Like, Dual Kevin was unreal. Dual Kevin was unreal, and who's that, Problem X? Who? Oh, Dual Kevin used, shit, I don't know, I might have been Ken. I don't know. Luke, maybe? I don't know. I can't remember. Knuckle Duel lost, though, that was sad. Yeah, but they say Guile is top tier. Like, bruh, come on. I don't think he is because, like, did you see him at Evil? Yeah, Guile. Exactly. That first year though, Knuckle Dude made it to like almost top 8. He was at top 8 and then he lost. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but Paladin, he might be the top Ryu in the world, but like, I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, why? The thing is that when these are professional players, right? They're not like you and I. So like when I pick a character and when you pick a character, we pick because we like the character, right? I didn't. Bison could be low tier. I would have picked him, just like how Ed was thought to be low tier, and I picked him. And then it's like I just like the character, just like how you pick Ryu because that's your character right from the get-go. The only reason I didn't use Ken is because everybody was using Ken because that's normally my character. But yeah, I used Blanca, yeah, right from the beginning because I just liked him. I was like, okay, here we go, you know. And I was using him in Street Fighter 2, so I was like, well, you know, I'm familiar with Charge now. And then but the pros, what I'm trying to say is like the pros, if they have a better option, if they have a better Shoto, like they know that, oh, Akuma's the better Shoto, he's out now, this is my chance to win a million, I'm gonna practice Akuma. You know what I mean? Like, he did it with Ed. Absolutely better. You know why it's a better option? Ed is a better option because he can take you screen to screen, and that's huge. But you gotta admit the damage, though. The damage is his damage is insane. I don't know. I don't know. You might want to switch characters. Why would you play Dhalsim? Why don't you try Luke out? Luke is the best. I understand. What about like there's a whole cast of characters now. You put 2 years into Ryu. Oh, for real? Oh, yeah, you're right then. 1 year. That's right. That's right. So yeah, a year. So yeah, you invested a year into him, and I invested almost like a year into Blanca. Yes. He's not. If he be. He was in charge, was he? Oh, he was charged. He was charged and Ryo was not charged. That's right. But yeah, you might want to switch characters. And Zangief is not the way to go. Yo, did you see Itabashi's Zangief though? Jeez. He was doing good, but I mean he lost. Zangief is against somebody like Akuma, there's not much chance. Yeah, not much chance. It's a bad matchup for Bison, but as far as like against Akuma and shit, no way. You're fighting an uphill battle. You ready? Do you want me to switch characters? You don't. You think so? Man, why you gotta say stuff like that and make me wanna switch characters? That's not true. Who you want me to use? I got Ed, Blanca, and Bison. Choose Blanca or Ed. I haven't played Ed for a while.
Blanca.
I'll go with Blanca. You know what? You know what? To Seattle for what?
Here comes a new
Oh, bro.
challenger.
Yeah, I'm gonna be fucking working though, for real.
Give me that drama.
Well,
Give me
most
that
likely.
grime. Are y'all
I
ready?
don't
It's
I don't know what the
time.
convention opens at like 2 and then it opens at a different time and a different time. Like I really don't know. And like I said, I'm gonna be with my coworkers just so like I don't know what what's going on with anything. I don't. All I care about is like what I'm gonna do at the convention.
On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Blocks the jump in. No good up high. Player 2 has the lightning. Hold your breath. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the
How do I play this character now?
Alright, what's coming up next? Chucks him with the projectile. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan.
I don't remember how to play.
Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. They saw the chip KO on the table. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
But what are you guys gonna do in Seattle for real though? Like,
Sees it coming and blocks it
is
out.
there? Oh, shit.
Did well to get the buff in there. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Player 2 chases them down. Taking drive rush to keep it going. Goes for the jump in. Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction.
Have you been there?
Is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink?
You have.
Jumps up. There's a change of side. Springs forward.
I don't know what I'm doing with this character already. I don't even know what to press. It's that bad. Like, I don't even know how to warm up. I gotta like go into training mode with him and run some combos. I don't even know what, like my fingers don't understand what to press anymore. At all.
Here comes a new challenger.
Yeah.
Oh,
how long are you guys gonna be there?
More beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Get the fuck out of here. What day are you guys going?
This will be a good fight.
Uh-huh.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the
Uh-huh.
projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? What are they thinking? Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory.
On Saturday.
What's the play here? The low kick connects. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. Grabs him. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Very solid corner switch. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan.
That'll be fucking sick.
Projectile to try and change the situation. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Feeling out the spacing. Knockdown. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Player 2 will have to fight back here without any drive. Very solid corner switch. What's this? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. In there! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Backstep rolling attack. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Player 2 didn't manage their drive properly through that round. Meter management is absolutely vital, and they need to manage it properly for this coming round. Hits back with the overdrive vertical. Drive rush to keep it going. Both fighters planning something?
Oop.
Gotta be careful not to experiencing burnout. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Sneaks in above burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to hit. Is this gonna kill?
Not even dead. Tell me that's damage. Tell me that's damage. Nope.
Them off, and they still take the round. Player 2, that jump in was expected. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? That flies him open with a Shoryuken. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Deftly shuts out the jumping. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. What's the play here? Blocks the jump in. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Super meter is looking bare right now. Will they try to hang back to stock up or continue fighting? Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Takes a trip. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Knockdown. Grabs him, but goes for the super art. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up.
Oh, I keep doing the wrong move.
Not letting that go unpunished. Going in, drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 has burnout. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Overdrive Hadouken. Yo, put that away. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow? Player 2 can build off this lead. Scrapping it out up close. What'll happen here? Blocks it. Backstep rolling attack. Connects with medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. From low heavy to big throw. Knockout, drive, run to keep it going. Risky up close scrap still going. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Jump! Burns out! What's next? Player
Oh,
finish!
how that didn't touch you, I don't know.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Trouble from up top. Here infuses their drive gauge. Jump. Oh, slick reaction to the vertical roll. Both fighters are raring to go. Oh, here we go. Reads the jump in perfectly. Connects with the throw. What now? Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Anticipated that throw. They were waiting for it. The jump in is the crowns them from above. Okay, here we go. Shakes things up with a fireball. What are they gonna do? This can lead to some big damage. Shatter you. Medium kick into. Meets them air to air. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Here to play. Oh, drive rush. This is a critical big kick. Time to box it. Giving them food for thought. Player 1 was
I calculated it, so when you did it, I was like, oh, all good.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps up. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Down to the
Nice one.
There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Player 2 needs to add a little super juice
Oh,
into
a
this
hit.
combo for more damage. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approach to the fight. Knockdown. It's turned into a driveless fight. How will they play it? Player 1 has completed throw, ends the round. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? There's an overdrive shorty. Projectile to try and change the situation. Player 1 had a hard time managing their drive gauge last round, and I'm sure they're aware that they need to start attacking. Knockdown and Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Barely blocks the jump in. Connects with medium kick. Checks with a medium kick. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Shows a medium kick. Blocks the in, springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. experiencing burnout. Pokes with a medium kick. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Super clutch corner kick. Knockdown and noticeable life lead. Forward rush. Went for the chip kill.
The fucking one thing about this game though is the deleted inputs.
Brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Yeah, like, you know when you try to do something but somebody drive rushes, your inputs get fucking, I don't know what they call it, I forgot what they call it.
Our players look primed and ready. Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive.
I don't know if it's called frame killing or what, but like, it's kind of weird.
A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
Oh.
This is going to hurt. This is a huge chance to make a steal. Taking stock. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. KO.
No problem.
Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's
no problem, for real.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Denies the drive reversal. Player 2 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Roughing up the body. Burnout activates. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. They're backed up into the corner. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Oh, burnout triggered. Hanging on for dear life. This may turn into all the throw connect.
Oh, I hear that fucking controller going off.
The jump in is denied. Gotta be careful not to put a super art in there.
I hear that fucking controller going.
Player 2
come on now. I hear buttons and everything.
Are these two gonna fight forever? Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Shoots off a fireball up close. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Great block on that ambiguous cross-up. What are they thinking here? Does a good job of pushing back. The low heavy hits. Lots of aggression from both sides. Frozen. What's next? Knockdown. Very solid corner. This is a huge chance to make it feel. Player 1 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they skip it? Hits back with the overdrive vertical. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Anticipated that counter and blocks. Can't tech the throw. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the quick springs forward with the drive rush. Knockdown and player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Going in. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Gets a risky button in. Overdrive, but she'll receive burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. All the throw connects. Jumps it, sets up with the jump in. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Oh my god, what a throw tech. We're so close to the end of the crowns of flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Final round. Who will the fighting game
wrong
gods
button
favor?
again.
Hits them with a stop and bop. Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. This can lead to some big damage. Froze them. Both sides get all in with the rush. How do they hit that throw? Connects with the throw. What's next? Blocks the drive reversal? With super arts, excellent block. Presses for a reaction with the fireball. What are they gonna do? Medium kick. Low heavy, but no go. Sticks out a kick. The jump in is denied. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Oh, here we go. down the pace. Can this drive bring them back? Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Throws them from above. Closes in. Finds the target. This is it. What are they good medium?
How the fuck did that reach?
Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
That was well
They're
far.
still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Dashes up. Dashes forward. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. What are these fighters thinking now? Good parry there, and the throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 chases them down. Takes a trip. Player 2 needs to deal with
What is the
burnout.
button for this?
Good job blocking
There.
the jump in. This is a huge chance to make a kill. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Life lead opens up. Knockdown. Smart KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws them to negate the block. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? What'll happen here? Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Quick breather. Sneaks in above. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. That's a big drops them hard. Swings forward with the drive rush. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Knockdown and forward rush. A real test of nerves here. Oh, burnout triggered. Just what they were after. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Backs off. A parry? Super clutch corner. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Uses the gauge for a super art. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
What's wrong? Get up!
Can they make the most of all the throw connects? Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Strides and back misses. Connects with the throw. Press down. Player 1 can't win this without pulling the trigger. Overdrive Hadou. Solid anti-air. Oh, you gotta
It was supposed to come out earlier, but I missed. Nothing I could do there.
I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Yeah.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. There's the flower ball. Trying to read each other here? Gets a chance with that jump in. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? Player 2 has the life advantage. Saw that low heavy coming. All right. Uses the parry. Checks him with the projectile. Taking stock. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow-up? Heading into the end game now. Burnout activates. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Takes in the throw. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Last round, we saw some very solid zoning play. Can they keep that up and close out this game? Drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Breaks the block with a throw. The engagement here will have a huge effect on the rest of the match. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Throws a fireball. shows the medium kick. All in with a rush. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Parries the projectile. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where's this match gonna go? Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? What are they thinking here? Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Backs them into the corner. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Super meter is looking bare right now. Will they try to hang back to stock up or continue fighting? Can't tech the throw? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Fireball from very long range. What's next? Had the radar up and running. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Oh, burnout triggered! Player 2 can build off this lead. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble now? Player 2 hits them with a stop and pop. You've got to be mindful of reaching jump-ins at this range. Springs forward with the drive rush. In with a backstep roll. The throw missed. Drive runs to keep it going. Jumps. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They got it. Yo, critical art now. No hesitation. Draws out on him. Send them up. And boom, the cannonball. Oh, here we go. This is a flatline.
I know what the problem is. The problem is I don't know how to fucking play neutral with Blanca. That's the problem. That's the difference between him and Bison for me. Is neutral game. I never knew how to play neutral with him. I always played gimmick. So like that's where this is. It's not even the character necessarily. It's how I learned Bison this lately. You're literally doing random shit on me, and I'm getting hit, and I cannot fucking stop it because of that.
Is just about out of drive action. They timed that just right to get the perfect.
Okay, looks like it.
Goes for the surprise rush in.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
Now the fun begins. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Grabs them. Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Neither of them willing to back off. Timely side push there, which will let them go on the attack. Alright, what's coming up next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Execute, the counterattack connects. Great sense to take advantage of even the smallest opening. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Oh, burnout triggered. Blocks the impact. Player 2 can build off this lead. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Jumps? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the stage. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Close to draw critical. What's gonna happen?
Fuck. He literally like does the move, right? And it like gets stuck on the legs and I can't grab him. What the fuck? But it shouldn't hit anyway. That shouldn't hit. But it's kind of funny that does that.
Medium kick hits. Both fighters are raring to go. Springs forward with a drive rush. And whiffs! They're wide open! Next on the overdrive vertical! A back throw for damage and vital positioning. There's a burnout. What now? Meets them air to air. Solid anti-air. Oh, the throw connects. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. The jump in is denied. This can lead to some big damage. Somehow managed throws. A real test of nerves here. Nice fireball. Are you kidding me?
Huh?
One delivers the upset. That's one replay. Y'all ain't going
Maybe like 3%.
Sit down so these two are done. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Crowns them from above. Jumps. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Sticks the combo. Comeback's gonna be tough now. Can they do it? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Long, low attack hits. Alright, let's try to KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. The throw misses. All that effort for so little payoff. Takes the chance to hurt him. Can't catch the throw. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Barely blocks the jump in. Smart play with the throw. Get carried to the corner. Burnout activates. Both uses the gauge for a super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Ooh, there's a side switch. This low heavy crowns them from above. The low. Both fighters, all the throw connects. Can they use their resources wisely to pick up the win here? Player 2 can't let this simmer. That was the highest I've ever seen. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Back at the start. They're not taking any chances. Jumps in. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Both players look for some knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Connects with the throw. Player 2 trying to counter on reaction. Dangerous range here. Fair overhead. Ooh, what a smart throw. Uses the invincibility. This is a complete turns out. Oh, here's drive rush. Player's drive attack misses. This may turn into a big chance. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Answer. They think it's time to bust this out. They didn't take the throw. Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's not over.
Yeah, no, 100%. But like I said, I don't play this. I cannot play this character as solid as I do with Bison. I'm gonna try. I can try, but I don't understand him like that.
Low heavy uses a drive parry against the attack. Gets the crossover. What are they thinking here? Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Taking stock. Life lead opens up. Gets the jump in. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here goes for the low-risk air-to-air. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
I have to. I cannot neutral you.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Were they baiting them into that? Roughing up the body. Player 2
Any of your limbs, look at this shit. That ain't gonna do nothing.
Saw that coming. Charges forward. Ups the damage. damage on that by opting to go for the old burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Springs forward with the drive rush. Risky up-close scrap still going. Smart play with the throw. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Drive usage is back on the table. Going in. Throws range projectile. Stops while they're blinking. Oh, here we go. Breaks through with the throw.
Yeah.
Last round, people.
I can pull it back.
All in from this point. Ooh, it looks like their weight reads the jump in perfectly. Were they baiting them into that?
I can pull it back up.
Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Connects with the throw. Player 2 drops them. Backed into the corner. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Throws them. Gets the side switch. Getting up close and personal. This unleashes some
What the
big
fuck?
damage. They're recovered. Uses their drive gauge. Here comes the corner pressure. Scuffle. That's gonna leave him rattled. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Who will get the bait at this range? Medium kick. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? What now? The drive gauge is screaming for more attention.
Oh, I can pull it back. What is that? 3-8. Okay.
Been watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Zones with the fireball. Decides to meet them in the air. Goes for a driver. Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Player 2 has the life lead. Opts for the throw. A battle of egos on display here as neither fighter wants to give up any ground. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Parries the attack and responds to the jump with one of their own to drop. All right, what's coming up next? Goes for the drive rush there. Knockdown. Brushes off the impact. Anticipated that counter and blocks. Takes the chance to hurt him. Going in, closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Going on the offensive? Neither fighter can use their drive move. How will they close out the round? Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Round 2. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they
Wow, the recovery on that is
everything
fucking
up until
insane.
now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Long low attack hits. Vertical rolling attack. Get out of here. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Knockdown and both fighters have a full super meter on deck. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 had a drive rush to keep it going. Going in. Player 2, oh my god, they just choked it up. Doesn't let up and gets the stun. This round may be as good as over. Noticeable life.
Nice, he's on level 3. That would have been the smarter move, to be honest.
Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Who's going to steal this win? Jumps up. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Throws them. Drive rush. Bets on the overdrive vertical. Keeps them out. Taking chunks out of each other here. What reads the jump in perfectly. With super up solid anti-air.
Oh, come on.
Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with Burnt. All the throws connects. Getting it all on the drive rush. With anti-air in the clutch. Noticeable life lead. Is
No, no way.
possible?
No, you're gonna have about 20%. That's your fetuses.
Getting the win out of that absolute carnage. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that one. Baron, thinking cap overdrive Shoryuken.
Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Scrapping it out up close. Low heavy. Can't tech the throw. Low heavy hit. Mix up incoming. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Limited resources at hand right now. Both fighters are working with empty drive gauges, but I'm sure they want to make something happen. Throws them to negate the block. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Dashes forward. Are we going to see some brushes that off and keeps going? Fires off the Shinju Hadouken. Backstep.
Oh, what the fuck?
Answers that jump in with a perfectly timed parry. They made it look easy. Risky up close swap still going. Zones with the fireball. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Jumps in. Springs forward with the drive rush.
Pounces on their prey with the wild hunt.
Both fighters planning something? Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Takes in the throw.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Shows a medium kick. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Connects with the throw. With super arts into play, it's really anything
Betting it all on the drive rush.
Player 2 drive rush. Amazing. Forward rush. Scrambling here. Oh, the throw connects. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. Player 2.
Use the rhythm. Taps him on the toe.
Noticeable.
Dashes out the cage right there. Oh, you gotta spend it if you're in it to win it. Don't fall out with the ground shake cannonball.
I can't believe it. There's a burnout.
What a sneak.
This can leak as far as you can.
Oh, I missed that entire.
Player 2.
Really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jump knocked them out of the air. Jumps in. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? What's the play here? Player 2 with a sliver of drive gauge left. They may be in for a tough time. Blocks the jump in. Backs them into the corner. Forward throw to continue the pressure. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge down. They need to find a way to reset the situation. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Taking stock. Got their eye on the air. Takes a trip. Recovers from burnout. Overdrive Hadouken. Knockdown. The pressure is so intense. Springs forward with the drive rush. Knockdown and KO. Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Shows the medium kick. The jump in catches them. Can't tech the throw. Strings it. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 can't use any drop, experiencing burnout. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. What'll happen here? Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Going in, breaks the block with a throw. Goes for the invincible special. They were confident that would hit. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. We are here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talking? Saw that jumping coming from a mile away and parries it perfectly. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. They hit each other. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Oh, easy tag.
Oh, I thought that was it.
Timely cycle takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Reads their mind and takes the throw. Player 2, chase and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Hits him for the stun. This might be over. In there! Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate
Wow.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Dashes up. Jumps. Porter makes it hard to escape. That'll be the setup here. What'll happen here? Shows the medium kick. The throw miss. Brushes that off and keeps going. Very slick with the combo. Anti-air in the clutch. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things, but that knocks them out of the air. Both fighters are playing with a full deck of drive. Bets on the overdrive vertical. Dangerous range here. Keeps him out. The drive kick. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? It out. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna.
You're not. Okay, watch the difference in playstyle because I'm gonna actually use neutral. I don't know. I have no idea. I just know how to play Bison. I don't.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's just I have options.
Fighters are ready
Like
to get down to it. So let's
I have
the
some
match and see
options
what
to
these
work with
warriors
the
are capable
neutral.
of.
His moves are not as safe as Blanca though. His
What are the
special
fighters
moves.
going to do? Parries the attack and no good up high.
But now I'm fucking.
Developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Goes for
See
the
like how
low
I have that shit.
Gets the jump in. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? And the only thing moving here. Got their eye on the air. Checks them with the projectile. Had the radar up and running. That attack ends it. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now. That parry may be just the catalyst they need. Solid blocking. Can't tech the springs forward with the drive rush. Drive wants to keep it going. Player 2 needs to use the fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Going in. Just goes for it at this range. Knee press nightmare hits him. Both fighters planning something? Now, can... Oh, burnout trigger. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They're using the fireball to force a reaction. Medium kick. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. A jump? Doing some quick planning? Sticks out a kick, flatlines them. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Opts to create space to start. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Long-range fireball to break the silence. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Drives in back misses. Player 2 burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 2 will have to deal with this game but burns out. Both fighters' drive gauges might be burned out, but the fire still blazes. Looking for a hole. Drops him from the air. Ooh, what a smart blow. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. This may turn into a big chance. Blocks the low kick. Keeps him out. One of the closes in. Plenty of health, full gauges, let's go.
Jump! Sets up with the jump in!
Fuck. Blanca moves.
There's an overdrive Hadouken! Shadow Ride! Okay, here we go. Tensions are running high. Both of them, Devil's Reverse!
Time to make them famous! Oh, it's enough!
Player one is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. One step ahead of that. There's an overdrive shorty. Shoots off a fireball up close. Solid blocking. Player two in that dangerous burnout state. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. The quarter makes it hard to escape. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Life lead opens up. Knockdown. Gets him. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jump? Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us burnout.
Let's set the tempo of the match to change.
Player two has an empty drive lead. This is a very precarious situation. Long-range fireball to break the silence. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. From upstairs. Smart play with the throw. Springs forward with the drive rush. Drive rush to keep it going. Player one will look to... Will this super do anything? Yep, gets tagged by the fireball. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Decides not to fix up. Blocks the drive reversal.
Fucking.
This
Come on
may
now.
be it. It delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Both absolute connects with the throw. Drive rush. Player two, Shin has Shogeki to push forward. What will they do next? No! Send off the wall! What now? Player one can't let this more fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player one.
What I just did right there was fucking sick.
What a win! They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jump. Medium kick hit. Great work finding the opening. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player one chases them down. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Taking stock. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Drive reversals blocked. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Heading into the end game now. KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Grabs them. Uses the parry. Hits them with a stop and block. Roughing up the body. That combo did decent damage. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner. What'll happen here? Burnout activates. In there. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets out of that jam with a perfect parry. Throws a fireball. A parry? Still plenty of time left. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with experiencing burnout. Player one is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Knew the throw was coming. Devil's reverse. In with the crosshair.
Jump in. Oh, here, good decision with that throw. Betting it all on the drive run. Player 1 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we get all the throw connects. Okay, here picks up. The jump in is denied. In with the head press. Turns, they are done. Player 1 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger.
It's not. It's not. No, the only difference is that I can actually fight with him. Well, Blanca, like, literally, like, I cannot really fight neutral. This is a whole different game. It is. You're doing, like, look, you're doing grabs over and over. That's all I'm doing. I'm exploiting that over and over.
That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Throws them to negate the block. Life lead opens up. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Gets the knockdown, and now, smart play with the throw. What'll happen here? They take some KO.
I guess maybe you're right.
Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Off the pitch, Devil's reverse. Who's going to start things off?
Why would you DP that though? I'm like literally baiting that. See, like I'm. Oh, you can't. You got. You have to jump it.
They're backed up into the corner.
No, not. No, like what people do is. People jump. People jump and press light click or something, and they work.
Done yet.
That's not true.
This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. Overdrive. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Good game on. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Can't tech the throw? Not down. In a dire situation. With this super art connect, uses the gauge. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Devil's reverse. Jump. Checks with a medium kick. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? The jump in catches them. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Bumps up. Parries the projectile.
See what's wrong with this?
Shuts that down with a parry. Ooh, the opponent thought they had the high hand for that air attack, but they're about to get crushed. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Knockdown and going on the offensive. Not much life difference. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Flushes that off and keeps going. With the solar plexus strike. Here comes a big combo. Barely blocks the jump in. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Takes to the spins up. Finds the target. Stun. Idiot. Population you. Player 2 can't use any.
Well, you burnt yourself out, man. I don't know what to tell you. Burnt yourself out.
Player 1 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win!
I literally did nothing until you burnt yourself out. Then I started hitting you.
Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. What are they thinking here? They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Parries the projectile. Battle of egos on display here as neither fighter wants to give up any ground. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. That drive impact doesn't get through. Player 2 has been really leaning on that drive gauge. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drop.
There you go.
Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Decides to create some distance to start.
Oh shit, we playing Street Fighter over here.
This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Both fighters springs forward with a drive rush. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. The throw whiffs. Barely blocks the jump, brushes that off and keeps going. It's a good spot to use the super. The big flex, the broken jaw, Shin Shoryuken!
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Smart play with the throw. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Impact squat! We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. The low! What'll happen here? Are we gonna see a comeback here? Crowns him from above! Throws him! Player 1 can't let this simmer. Drive impact misses! Oh, here we go!
There you go.
Player 2 was an absolute beast in that.
No, you actually gotta play like for real. Like you gotta play like I don't know. Like
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Goes to the overdrive. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? What are these fighters thinking now? Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Knocked down. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Oh, easy 10. Throws them to negate the block. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? KO.
there you go.
Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened?
Yeah, back to playing. Back to playing.
Medium kick hits. Player 2 has the life advantage. Springs forward with a drive rush. Breaks the block with a throw. They trade hits. Still slugging it out at this range. Throws a fireball. Drive rush to keep it going. Barely blocks the jump in. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Both fighters planning something? Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Forward rush. Life lead is there, but were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Time to reassess the burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. What's next? They push their way out of the corner. Makes it. A jump. A jump knocked them out of the air. Chisels them down. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Not that hard now.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
Yeah.
Time to get down to business. The first round.
Yeah, you know, you're not like, yeah, you're not doing shit like you do donkey kick, and after you do donkey kick, you do an EXDP, and like you do that shit, and it's a hard read. It's a hard read. But the problem is like you do it often enough that it's not that you're reading me anymore. I'm reading that. You're gonna do it, right? So like, it works. That's why it does work on me, and I'm sure it'll work against everybody because everybody expects the move to be over, right? So it's actually a smart move. But I know you do it like, so I know what to do. You know what I mean? It's like how when you play my Blanca, it's just you know what I'm gonna do.
Doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. not a good thing. How
Let's
much
see, like,
damage
I'm
can
doing
they deal
stupid
before
shit
the
now.
opponent's drive gauge replenishes?
Fuck.
The fighters are matching each other move for move.
Got me
going into
confused
the
over
midway
here.
point of the match. Player 2 chases them down.
Yeah. Didn't expect that
Pushes
shit.
into the wall and the stun's there. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for burnout.
Let's check the tempo of the match to change.
No heads up play going for that combo to do enough.
Oh yeah,
damage to finish the round.
100%.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in
Welcome.
the night. What else
You
can
get
they
that back,
away with?
maybe. Yeah, here we go.
Devil's reverse.
See, not a full combo,
Buff in there.
and I was
Player
locking.
2 spent a chunk of their SA meter and enters the round with a deficit. They've got to be extra careful. What's going to be the play here with this
Fuck,
kind
my
of
fingers
meter?
aren't doing the shit I want to
Gotta
do.
be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Breaks the block with a foot, springs forward with the drive rush. With the drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner kick. At least goes for the head. In there.
Yeah, see. My fingers are not doing it. It's not countering.
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Shake this. I'm not able to.
We ain't even close
I'm
to
not
done.
doing my shit. I gotta get back to it.
Goes to the overdrive.
I'm still playing like I'm playing Blanca right now. I'm gonna switch that.
We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Lots of aggression from both sides. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Both players have near empty super art gauges. Whoever can build theirs up first may have a big advantage here. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Down to the wire. Player 1 chases them down. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. A throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the corner. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Overdrive Hadouken. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Drive rush to keep it going. Knockdown. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Gets the throw and continues on the offensive. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. Reversal! Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Springs forward with the drive rush. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Noticeable life lead. Drive rush! Hanging on for dear life. This is the idea, experiencing burnout. Barely blocks the jump in. Shifts them for the win! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. Shadow Ride inbound. A parry? Jump! Which fighter will springs forward with the drive rush? With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Forward rush. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Picks up. Jump in. Drive rush. There's a drive impact. Gut punch. Wrestle. All in with a rush. Super arts to show up what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Slices the gastrointestinal tract. Ryu putting that MD and whooping ass to work. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so tense. Devil's reverse. Tons of space between the fighters now. Turns out. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible?
Ah.
On the button. Apple bends it on the fireball. Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. Who would have thought
The right way. The right way.
First round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Gets the jump in. Throws him. What's next? Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 2 with the life lead.
When you play good,
Shoots off a fireball
when you play
up close.
correct, like you play good, it forces me to do a lot of stupid shit.
Takes the chance to hurt him. Drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Holds out with the block. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Knockdown. Ooh, brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Both springs forward with the drive rush. Goes for the Shin Hashogen. This is a tough situation to experiencing burnout. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1, genius read with that throw escape. Goes for the fireball. Clutch, anti-air. They're both driveless. This is gonna get, oh my god, what a throw tech. Are we gonna see a comeback? Sets up with the jump in. The next touch, Mick, oh my god, Mick, what a finish. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Kicks to the sky. Devil's reverse. But knew the throw was coming. Goes for the jump in. Charges forward. Great. The low. Getting up close and personal. Pokes with a kick. Nothing stops this train. Solar plates it straight. Player 2 breaks it. Putting the cherry on top. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 1 reads the jump in perfectly. Gets the side switch. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Perfect execution with the anti-air. They're in range. We're going to add a bit of OD spice there. Jump! And he reads the throw and escapes. Player 2 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
You're not gonna get that.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Devil's reverse. Shows a medium kick. Checks them with a projectile. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. What are they thinking here? There's a corner switch. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Next up, checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Does a good job of pushing back. Knockdown. Can't tech the throw. Takes a trip. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Opts for Shadow Ride. Cross hips the grab. Going in with Devil's reverse. And the throw ends the round. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Drive boosted Hago. How will they take advantage of that? Devil's reverse. Picks the drive reverse. Still very early in the round. Taking stock. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Oh, easy tech. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Drive rush to keep it going. There's an overdrive shorty. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Oh, burnout triggers. Both fighters planning something? Knocked them out of the air. Clean KO. Nice meter away. What a finish!
No.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Who will come out on top in this final round?
Oh shit. That combo just getting punch those guys can just hit you.
Avoids getting stuck in the... There's a burnout. Impact squash. Stomping on the stomp. Player 1 is reprisal from above. Both sides getting ready. Low heavy, but no go. What are they gonna do? A jump? Right hand, this drive brings them back. Kicks to the sky. They've got about half life left. Jumps. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? In with the head press. What's next? All in with a rush. Somehow manages to block the jump in. What now? They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Back dashes for space. Who's gonna take it? This is gonna hurt. Are you kidding?
Oh, lucky.
Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet.
True.
Let's believe it's time for that run back. Add a bit of OD spice. Pokes with a medium kick. Springs forward with a drive rush.
I didn't press that fast enough.
Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Tries to throw but doesn't connect. Knockdown. Picks the drive reversal. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? That was a solid anti-air. The impact gets blocked. Knockdown. Limited resources at hand right now. Decides to meet them in the air. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 chases them down. Hey-oh.
All right. It worked that time.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
I think it would have chipped anyway. That shit was a good idea.
So they must be thinking of a counter. Decides to spend the meter to open up for more chances. Sticks the combo. Both fighters going on the offensive. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. At least one of them hits them with a stopping block. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably. Oh, what's this? This is gonna be bad news. Burnout activates. Uses the gauge for a super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 2 can't let through. What a smart throw. Knockdown and goes for the head press. Throw is denied. What a read. Picks up. Player 1 can't use any closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. He takes his anti-air in the clutch. The last round. It's now or never. Unfazed by the switch and blocks. Player 2 had a rough go of it last round due to poor drive lane. But there's still time to adapt and turn this match around. Racing! Back to kick and the pressure spinning is all on the drive run. OD torpedo hits and detonates. Both fighters' drive gauges might be burned out, but the fire still blaze throws them. How long can this event continue?
Fuck, I didn't want to press it like that.
Close range, clutch, anti-air. Oh my god, what a throw tech. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? And they burn out insane. Takes to the sky. Shows off a pair. Jump. Medium kick. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Too far for the throw to connect. A jump, anti-air in the clutch. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Will they gamble? Rushes in. Knocks them out of the air. They back down to regroup. This may be the final push. Plant drop zone, baby.
Get away.
Screaming for more attention.
Damn it, that's bullshit. It made me laugh.
They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Just believe it's time for that run back. Devil's reverse. Connects with the throw. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Goes for the jump in. still very early in the round. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. The super armor does its job. There's a wall splat, which leaves them wide open. Eats it up with a combo into super. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some nice perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Throws him. What's next? Digs in deep to get that drive impact. After springs forward with the drive rush.
Oh no.
The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Snacks them with the back fist. Looking for more damage now. Player 1 closes it with a classic corner throw.
Oh my.
Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Back at the start. They're not taking any chances. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Projectile to try and change the situation. Manages to block the jump in attack. Both fighters planning something. Player 2 has the life advantage.
Full combo.
Reach and jump into this range. Full SA meters on deck for both top drive rush to keep it going.
Perfect.
Player 2
Come on, do the
will need to
combo.
play conservative until they
There we
drive.
go. Do something. There we go.
One springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Shadow perfect execution with the anti-air. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? They push their way out of the corner. Noticeable. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player 2 can't use any drive boost. Gotta play it safe. Who's gonna use their drive gauge? Both of them back. What a finish! Player 1 made all the right moves. And this
Bro, my fingers hurt. I don't even think I can react anymore. I think you've worn me down.
We ain't even close to done yet. Going in with double reverse. Drive reverse.
See, like, it's not doing it.
Throws them to negate the block. Player 1
Do the fucking cut. There we go.
The drive gauge is completely been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player 2.
What the hell is going on that side?
Super Art connect. There goes for the super art.
What is that sound?
Taking stock. Reacts to the throw.
Fucking
Life lead opens up.
everybody heard that.
Some space here. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
Oh, I should have killed that. I thought that was gonna do it.
Next, blocks the ambiguous crosser KO. Player 1 picks up the first round.
What stage are you on right now?
Psychological advantage.
Which one is that?
Play to stop the opponent. Uses the fireball to stop going.
Oh, okay.
Drive reversals no good.
Okay.
Carries to cancel the fire.
I'm on like the British stage.
This is going to be huge. Still scrapping for control of the space.
Is that Cammy's? Yeah, gotta be Cammy's. But I was gonna like tell you like that there's a faggot in the back drinking fucking tea or something.
Absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the stage. Bumps up. Close range projectile.
You know what? That's right. This is Dudley's stage.
It's the combo. Medium kick into. Will they gamble something here on a drive move? They're low on both life. Oh, and triple rocket. Amazing. Yo, critical art now. Just what they were after. Player 1 made all the right moves, and this experience is only
Yeah, I think
make
so.
them stronger.
The bridge. So does that mean? So does that mean that Dudley's on his way?
Going in with Devil's Reverse.
I know a lot of people want him.
Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Good parry there, and the low kick is blocked. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Trips them up. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Okay, they trade hits. Big counter. Will this super art connect? Sticks the combo. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Still scrapping for control of the space. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it.
Oh,
the attack and get the punish counter.
I do one wrong fucking normal and I get hit.
Player 2 picks up the always important first round.
One wrong normal and I'm fucking hit with the red stuff.
Opts to create space to start. Connects with medium kick. Drive rush. Gets in their face. They time that just right to get the perfect pin. Going in? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? They gotta be careful here because it springs forward with the drive rush. Holds out with the block. Drive rush to keep it going. They can't squander this punish counter change. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Perfect parry. How will they follow up? A quick breather. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Not much life difference. Oh, burnout triggered. Both fighters planning something? Oh, the throw connects. Super hard on deck. Drive rush. Checks with a springs forward with the drive rush. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Drive rush to keep it going. Player 2, this is critical. They may not have enough life left to survive.
Yes.
Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Puts them on a t-shirt.
I believe I hit that.
Last round, people. Both
Gotta
fighters
go for the kill.
all in from this point. Back gets drilled with an overdrive Shoryuken. This is the round. All in with the rush. Player 1 made a solid choice with the super. Let's see what they do next. They're in the corner. This may change in with the head crash. Switch sides. Player 2, nothing stops this train. Ooh, put a bit of stank on that with an overdrive on. Thinking cap overdrive Shoryuken. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Both absolutely refuse. Goes to the air. Player 2 may be able to pull up the low block. Noticeable life lead. It's flatline zone.
I find that like if I try to get fancy or try to end the match in a certain way, I always lose because the game is like situational, right? Like everything is situational. I think that's what it is.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. We'll gain control of the match in the early going. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. What's the play here? The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? Player 2 blazing through that drive gauge to try and set the pace. His drive gauge is completely empty, meaning they're up. This is going to hurt. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Trips them up. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Will the drive parry here open things up for them? From up above, gets the counter hit throw. Knockdown. With this super art connect, the super
You had to do that. You had to.
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Nails the anti-air. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Gets Player 1.
You have to, because if not, I was gonna do drive impact and do the crush stick. I'm like 100%.
Grabs him. Medium kick. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong and going in with devil's reverse. Their spacing is so on point right now, but who's gonna blink first? Player 1 has a chance to win the springs forward with the drive rush. Jumps. The low block. The engagement here will have a huge effect on the rest of the match. Drive rush to keep it going. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Looking for a chance.
Oh, fuck.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Haha, fucking bullshit.
Excellent block. That bow's gonna take
Oh,
a
it's
shot. Switch sides. Goes for the head press. Made perfect catch. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Ooh, you never know what's betting in call on a drive rush. Dangerous range here.
almost sniped! Crowns him from above! Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Okay, here we go. This is gonna hurt. They are done! Player one! Straight up out!
Should have been one more and I can stop.
About a David and Goliath situation.
Should have been one.
It's not
I
over
should have
yet.
been one more.
I believe it's time for that comeback. Devil's reverse! Connects with the throw. Player two will look to apply pressure here. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Drive gauge is at the limit for both fighters. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Not having the cross up. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. Player two needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble? They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Knock, drive, run to keep it going. Player one.
This is it.
Triggered. Oh no.
Oh, fucking that thing fucked me up.
Player one is gonna have to wait for that drive.
That thing fucked me up, the bomb. My own bomb.
First with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Shadow Rise inbound. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? That drive impact doesn't get through. Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Springs forward with the drive rush. A Shogeki. And now, both fighters planning something? Pokes with a medium kick. Medium kick hit, drive rush to keep it going. Fantastic awareness. A quick breather. The low, forward throw, laying the pressure on things. Roots to the face with some authority. In attack range. Scrapping will get tagged by the fireball.
That's a bad habit of mine.
Player two brings it home.
Just like doing the medium punch. I do that because I do that in Street Fighter 2 to keep my position.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Devil's reverse. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player two will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Pressuring them in the corner. All right, what's coming up next? Player two in that dangerous burnout state. Knockdown. It's a normal hit, but this stun might mean the end of this round. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? The jump in is denied. Overdrive Hadouken. The fighters continue to check it. Springs forward with the drive rush. Gets the counter hit throw. Bust out the parry. The drive rush to keep it going. Oh, burnout triggered. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Medium kick. Looks like they want to put a new spin on it. Finishes it with anti-air. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Back out to theirs in overdrive shorty. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Both fighters are standing firm with charges forward. Super hearts on deck for both fighters. How they approach? Oh, and with a rush. Okay, here we go. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Guess the corner switch. It might be some time for payback. Turns out, Totsuki to the face. Player one is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Blocks the low kick. Look at meaty. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Keeps them out.
Oh, you fuck.
Player two is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. took it down to the wire. It's not
I let go of
over
the
yet.
controller.
Let's believe it's
I only had my left hand on.
This is gonna hurt. Doesn't miss a beat. Snacks him with a wanted to leave a mark.
Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. The throw misses. Difficult situation for a throw. Can't tech the throw. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. I'd like to see them use this drive disparity to shift the tide of the fight to their side. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us with this super arc.
What the fuck? Your hand was out.
Burnout activates.
Going in, player 2 KO.
Oh.
Player 2 takes
Oh.
the round like a thief in the
Smart,
night.
smart.
What else can they get away with?
Smart one.
Round 2. Fight.
Dashes up. Big throws. Player 1 chases. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now.
Drive runs to keep it going.
Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive arm. A parry? Smart play with the throw. Springs forward with the drive rush. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Side switch in the corner. Their life is hanging by a thread.
This is gonna hurt.
I had the right button.
Going in,
Throw zone. How long can this offensive assault continue?
went all in with a rush.
Hottest counter on the action. What a finish!
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Going in.
Jumps up. Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range.
Should I come closer?
Medium kick.
Oh fuck.
Neither fighter is showing any solid anti-air. Getting it all on the drive rush. Presses forward with the scissor kick.
Drive rush. Sets up with the jump in. Burns out.
More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Slices the gastrointestinal tract. Where you put that MP and whooping ass to work.
A real test of nerve.
Oh.
Ugh, take a seat.
Oh, you got it.
I've seen a lot of fights in my
Yep.
day, but nothing
My
even
fingers
comes
hurt
close
really
to
bad.
this.
Like really, really bad. That's all it's done. Okay, I gotta. It's not. Bro, it fucking hurts. My left hand hurts like hell. Not really any. Not since I got my PS5, really. I don't know, man. It's just so sore. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why it hurts, but it just fucking, after a while playing, it's just like my left hand is just, like, you know when you try and close your fingers, you have that pain inside the joints. It's like, oh my god. My right hand. No, I don't. Cannot do both. That's insane. No, you cannot. If anybody told me that they're that good that they can tattoo with both hands, and they're like, you want to see me tattoo with my left hand, I'd be like, fuck you, and I would leave. I would leave. There's no time for games. You know what I mean? I'd be like, no, thank you, sir. But you are technically correct. Oh man. Mhm. Mhm. What is the date on Monday? Gotta be the 18th though, because like, no, I don't know, because see, the thing is, I don't know if that's gonna work, because she has that stupid football bullshit that she bought. I don't know how it's gonna work, but like, you guys are gonna go to Seattle though, yeah? You guys are going to Seattle though, yeah? That's super cool. That's super cool. That's super cool. I think you should do that, and then maybe we can hang out that day after, like after the. That's a Saturday, yeah? You said. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna be at the convention kind of late though. I don't know what time it closes, but I'm gonna be there probably till close, cause I gotta be with my booth, yeah. Like, I can leave my booth, like, don't get me wrong, I can leave my booth and shit like that, but like, if somebody walks up, I kind of lose it, you know? I'm really there trying to expand the business and like, talk to people. That's like, what I hear is the biggest thing, like, tattooing people at the convention, yeah, that's one thing, but like, being able to talk to everybody, have your booth, you know what I mean, that's a whole different animal, right? Yeah. She's probably gonna leave me alone though. She's probably that's how she is at tattoo conventions. Cause like when we go to Germany and shit like that, we walk around together. But if I start talking to somebody, she vanishes. Oh yeah, no, I'm great. I'm great with it. Yeah. How much do you think is? I think that the shop that we have here in Maui, if you can imagine that size. Yeah, like that's a little big, and it's like, it's a good size, but it's a little bit big too. Like I can go a little smaller, you know? Right. What? What property manager though? Like what do you mean with that? Like oh shit, what am I doing? Yeah.